Welcome back to the program. Joining us now, John Bates, the renowned TEDx and TED coach, the coach to the stars, I think we could say. You have been developing this incredible program, and really, you want to convey this message to executives who are super good at what they do from a technical standpoint, but you want to break through even deeper. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, there are a lot of executives who are technically really brilliant at whatever they do. And they're kind of what I think people might call hard skills people. And I've always been the soft skills guy, and I never valued that till a while ago. And so I work with people who are technically brilliant so that their communication can be as brilliant as their technical brilliant ideas.
I would assume that that helps them propel their career and also helps develop their leadership skills so that everyone can follow along.
That's right. That's right. And, you know, one of the things about people who are technically brilliant is they're that way for a reason, and they're successful for that. They appreciate formulas and ways to do things. So I explain not only what works when it comes to being a leader and a communicator, but also why it works based in science. And that just makes an enormous difference.
You mentioned science, so let's talk about science. Specifically, I've seen you talk, and you talk about the neurobiology of influence.
Yes.
Essentially, how to make this emotional connection to get people to have take a certain action, for example.
Yes.
Explain how that works.
Well, you know, it's maybe a little more complicated than I can get into here, but I'll give you the fast answer. When you get yes, 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 no. Like, yes, we like it. Yes, it's priced right. Yes, we'd love to have it. No, we're not quite ready. The reason that you get that neurobiologically is because you did not make an emotional connection. So the logical brain, which is wrapped around the outside of the emotional brain, can't get the signal through to the spinal column to sign the check because the emotional brain is not bought in yet.
John, this is one of the reasons that I wanted to work with you, because I saw you speak at the very first media training camp that I ever did. Media training, public speaking, communications. Yeah. And what I was so struck by, I knew you had never spoken to a media training camp before, but your lessons on the neurobiology of influence, on leadership, it was so adaptable to what people need to do to succeed in the media, succeed as experts on television. I felt as though you had customized it exactly for our audience. And that's the remarkable thing about the lesson you teach. You don't have to be in neuroscience to get it. This is applicable to every industry.
That's correct. And that is how I crafted it. That is why I did it. It's all principles based in the neurobiology of communicating with human beings. And that's what we all do everywhere, all day. And the reason that I was so excited to be a part of Media Mastery is because mastering the media is something every single one of us needs to do. Because if you are a serious professional, if you are a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, you are always in the media. You're in social media, you get opportunities to speak at events, you would love to be on national television talking about things, right? So we're all in the media now. Like, our 15 minutes of fame started yesterday.
Well, not only that, but look, everybody has a mini TV studio
exactly
in their pocket. And at any moment, you can record something that goes viral that the media covers.
Yeah, and you know, because of my involvement with just loving the TED community, it dawned on me that we are now in competition with some of the most powerful, wonderful, amazing speakers on earth because everybody's watching TED Talks, right? So that's the standard that you're being held to, whether you like it or not. And because everything's going up online now, if you get recorded on a really good day and it's just so perfect and awesome, that's good because that's what everybody's going to think about you. But if you get caught on a bad day, the leverage cuts the same way, but for the worse, right? That's what everybody's going to think of you. If it's not very good and you're umming and ahhing and you don't make any sense, I'm sorry, but that's what people are going to see.
And this is what we have in common, what we teach people, how we coach people. I coach people on media training, but it's far beyond media training. It helps them with their public speaking. It helps them with their investor presentation. It helps them talk to their customers, their employees. What you talk about is just as adaptable to all those audiences. And it's really a skill, John, I've got to be honest, I wish I knew you 25 years ago.
Yeah.
When I started in journalism, it would have helped me so much more then.
Well, I'm honored to hear that because you are very good at what you do. And I am so glad that we're able to do these things together because you have spent your life becoming an expert at what you do. And I've spent my life becoming an expert at what I do. And I think it's like Reese's peanut butter cups. And it's really going to help people. Like, watching what people come away from this with is just deeply inspiring to me. It's amazing.
The word I hear our attendees use a lot is transformative.
Yes.
They say it's transformative. And that is the biggest compliment, I don't know about you, the biggest compliment I could have.
Yes, that is the biggest compliment I could have too.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope we continue to do these for many, many years to come and touch even more lives.
I'm with you.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it very much.